Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Mama Styles in the house. What's up? Yeah, thanks for the image. Thank you. Yeah, don't be a scrub. We are literally going to hang out and talk about whatever we want. Good evening, Rain Dancer. The lesbian historian. Hey, what's up, Jill? Seems to be the topic of discussion right now. What's up, Julianne? Nice. It's always good to see you. What's going on, Jill? Is that a mirror? Mike Essery, what's up? Treadmill time with Sleuth starting now. Yeah, get those steps in. I've been working out every day. Nothing crazy either. Yeah, I try to switch it up too. Yeah, they're going to catch this guy. I think this video right here in the match they made with the DNA, they're going to get him. Somebody knows this guy right here. Jerry says, "Hey Sleuth, husband has a gig today, so we're on the road to Huntingburg." What's Huntingburg? Good luck. Hope you guys kill it. Hey Molly. Hope you're doing well. Always glad to have you. Jody Lynn, what's up? Amy Lee says, for sure they're going to get him. Maybe even his barber will recognize. Honestly, that looks like he did it himself. You know, that's a mirror in hand, you know, looking at another mirror, trying to line yourself up. Or somebody that really doesn't know how to do it, like a friend. And he's like, just try to do it. You know, just do it real quick. Just don't mess it up. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Today's live stream sponsored by Cindy Lynn. Thank you. Molly says, I am, thanks, Sleuth, enjoying the last nice day before the heat wave. Yeah, is there anything good that comes with the heat wave? Maybe some pool time, but even then, it's too dangerous sometimes. Yeah, they're going to get him. Didn't they mention a lead or something they were following up, but it just hasn't panned out just yet? So maybe they're already on his trail. Hmm. It's like one of those literal bowl cuts, like he put a bowl on his head and just started chopping away. The pandemic cut. Wow. Hey, what's up, Derek? How you been? Good to see you. Hey, Beach. Yeah, it's pretty close. I wonder if they were able to track any cell phone activity or anything like that. This almost looks like one of those old Nokia flip phones that you get at Walmart, like a burner phone. Nice, Molly. Find indoor stuff to do. Blast the AC for sure. Hey, what's up, Don? How are you, buddy? Cheeks, good to see you. Yeah, it looks like a homemade bowl. Right on the mop. What's up, Ruth? Appears to be on his phone as he walks out the door. And there's a vehicle in the road. Yeah, I don't know. Those look like parked vehicles. He almost seems lost. Like, oh shit, where am I? This might just be one of those maniacs. Working on the house? I saved that stuff for Sunday. Yeah, doesn't that look like a flip phone? Like these look like the numbers here. And I don't know why it's so bright right here, but this looks like where the image would be. But then again, it could just be a flat phone, and this could be like a digital anomaly on the video from all the movement, because it looks a little different here. But I guess still kind of like a flip phone. You can kind of see this angle. I wonder if he called an Uber. I wonder if they checked all those records. Thanks, Judy. Nothing crazy. No, I haven't been in the Discord today. Well, I think I was early this morning when I was working on that video, but just for a moment. 26-year-old Hispanic man's bedroom by his mother. Let me see his haircut. It's the first thing I'm gonna say. And then also, wasn't there somebody kidnapped at Adelphi that was recently found out of state? And I think the suspect's name is Jonathan Juarez. I haven't had a chance to look into that, but it'd be cool if you guys had more information. Post it up for me. And thank you to the subscriber who sent me this story along with a few others. I appreciate that, guys. For those of you that do that, I know I don't always respond. I have an issue with that, but I always look at the links that you send and the articles and all that stuff, and I do read them. What's up, Frank? Good to see you, Beth. Yeah, it seems like when I think of Canada, I think of cold weather, like constant. Rachel Morin. Apparently, what you're looking at is security cam footage from another case out of Los Angeles. Apparently, this guy broke into this house and assaulted a young, I don't know if it's a juvenile, but a young person. He left DNA at this scene. And then there was a murder in Bel Air of a woman who was walking on a trail, a very popular trail, a nice trail in a nice neighborhood, and was found murdered. Just it looks like she was taken off of the trail somewhat and near a road even. Well, they ran her DNA and they got a match from the case in Los Angeles, which is amazing. Like, this is incredible. Like, they're going to catch this guy, obviously. Like, he's running. So if you suspected anybody and they're running, like, just call somebody. If he hasn't seen it yet, he's going to see it soon. Like, he might wake up today at some point. Be like, what's going on? What's this? But yeah, why else would you have a flip phone? You know, because that's the cheap burner phone at the. So we might have a maybe like an online stalker, like a Rex Hewerman type of person. Does a lot of stuff online, uh, a lot of pre planning. So this young lady is probably lucky to be alive. She's probably really intelligent and seeing what she needed to do to get it, to whatever. She probably did what she had to do to get out of that situation alive. Not saying that Rachel didn't, but I think this may have been like a fledgling attempt here. Like, he quite wasn't ready. Or he got outsmarted. Whatever the case. Ooh, that sounds yummy. What's up, TTM? Yeah, if you go to Walmart right now, they still sell flip phones. I think they might be like a Verizon phone or something. But you can buy it and then you get a card and you can load the card up and everything is like anonymous. That's what this looks like to me. The whole Rex Hewerman. Let me get a cheap burner phone. Something that you don't have to provide any information for. You turn on the phone and you type in the information yourself. Military haircut? Yeah, a lot of military stuff keeps coming up. Thank you, Kate. Mama says Maryland, Virginia, tons of bases. I'm just curious, how does that tie into LA? Maybe just a vacation? So I'm wondering if this person's not from LA and if the DNA says he's Hispanic, that doesn't necessarily mean like he's illegal. You know what I mean? There's plenty of Hispanic Americans that aren't migrants or illegal. So who knows? He could be a college student. He could be in the military. Um, he could have traveled all the way from LA to here, vice versa. When we see these stories of, because I suspect after seeing this here, what I believe to be a flip phone, to me, the only reason you would ever have a phone like this nowadays is because it's a cheap burner type phone. So that shows me some level of sophistication, pre planning. So who knows? This dude could have traveled for an entire day or two. Shit. And is this a scar? Does he have a scar on his head? You guys see that? It almost looks like he has a scar here and his ear might be disfigured. Hmm. Could just be some issues with the video and the lighting and some digital crap. I don't think so, Kate. I think they're more looking at like the way his skin is at the moment, how he's built. Um, maybe they have a voice recording of him right here. I wonder at some point if they'll release the audio of this right here. I bet you they will. I wouldn't doubt if in the near future they release more video and more audio, maybe from a neighbor up the street, but definitely probably some audio. And that's not if they don't catch this guy over the weekend. I mean, they need to act fast. And I hope they're watching like the Canadian border and the Mexican border. Yeah, I don't know what kind of jewelry that is. So I think there's like a martial arts dojo right around the area too, where they found Rachel. I wonder if there's another like a type of facility. I wonder if they have. And that's just a stupid theory, and that's the problem with these anomalies that could be within in this video. Could send you in the wrong direction sometimes. But I'm pretty sure that's a flip phone. And I can't tell if he's barefoot. Looks like he's barefoot with socks, maybe. I just don't understand if you're creeping in somebody's window, why are you taking off your shoes? Like this seems like a Chris Hansen type situation. Yeah, if he hasn't seen this, he will. And when he does, he's gonna do something crazy. Yeah, this is pretty much breaking news. Molly, somewhat, I guess. Jody Lynn, good point. I live in Louisiana, but we spend summertime on Lake Erie in Ohio to beat that hellish heat. Yeah, maybe he's moving with the weather. Maybe he's like one of those people. A lot of Hispanic homes, um, you might see the kids like stay in the home like up until their mid 20s. It's because the mom, like Hispanic parents, they want to keep you at the house. So maybe wherever his folks are going, he's just kind of tagging along, working. Maybe he's working in that area at the time. Used to live there. Maybe he recently moved and said, "Hey, I'm going to commit this crime before right before I move or before I take this job or go off to school or join the military." Whatever it is. I mean, there's a reason he's in LA and then in Bel Air, It's a great distance. Oh, Duke says Samsung makes smart flip phones. That kind though? Like I'm sure there's all kinds of cool flip phones out there. But I mean, look, this looks like the cheap Verizon, Nokia, like cheap little flip phone. This doesn't look like anything special. Does this look like a Samsung flip phone? I don't know. I mean, how old was Koberger? 28? He's a young guy. Wasn't he doing a bunch of weird stuff with phones? Witchy says if he was in the military, his DNA would be in the system. What system? Would it be accessible to the FBI? I mean, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm interested in that story. Yeah, so did I, Lorraine. The reason I lean that way is because of the distance between the two crimes, right? So Lorraine says, "You're right. I'm Hispanic and legal, but because they had no idea, I leaned that way." Yeah, because they're telling you, "Hey, this is a Hispanic person." So you wonder, okay, is that not only from the DNA? Did they learn that? Or did he have some kind of an accent? I'm not sure. But you have to consider that great distance from LA to Bel Air. You're like, why? Who does that? Well, migrants travel, truckers travel, students travel, military people travel. So we're just kind of going through that list, I think. What would explain that? And that's pretty scary. You know what I mean? This guy could come creeping through your back window at any point. Like, they got to find this person. Yeah, and I know they're working with the FBI, CJK, because they told us that in the press conference, right? CJK says if he is the military, they'd be looking to see who went from LA bases to Maryland bases. Yeah, let's hope that's what they're looking at. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this guy pre-planned it. He's like, I'm gonna give myself a stupid haircut. I'm gonna get all effed up, and I'm gonna go out and commit this crime that I planned. But really, his hair doesn't look like that. It never did, you know? Moment he gets home or in the morning, he cleans it up, back to normal. Because it looks really sloppy and quick. So I don't think that that's too out of the question. Yeah, it almost looks like scar tissue, but I'm sure that's the shadow because the light source is kind of coming from down here, probably low from a Ring doorbell, and it's kind of going up. So the light's hitting him here and then kind of going up in this angle. And his shoulder is in the way here, casting a shadow back here and maybe even up into this area. So I'm assuming the reason it's a different color is because it's sticking out a little bit further than the rest of this stuff as far as the light source. But I can't tell what this is. Is this part of the bad haircut? Or is this a part of the scarring? Could just be, digital anomalies, pareidolia. But if somebody did know somebody and they had some kind of disfigurement, this would click right away, regardless of what we see or not. If somebody's like, oh, what's going on with this case? And then they're like, oh, shit, that's such and such with the fucked up ear. But I'm not exactly sure that's what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. You think if they had a description, they would have some kind of a sketch. I have a feeling the reason he let her go, or part of the reason, was she was smart enough, like, not to look up. Like, no matter what, she was just probably like, I don't see you. I don't see you. Don't give him a reason. Like, he just seems like he wants to get angry. Like, I dare you to piss me off. He's obviously not afraid of a physical confrontation. I mean, nobody's going to creep into a window unless they're prepared for something like that. Right? Which he says definitely not military. Well, I don't know. Maybe like in the next couple days, they're like, well, we searched all the DNA from the local bases and we got a match. I'm sure this stuff The stuff involving DNA and analyzing that stuff, I'm sure it doesn't just happen like the snap of your fingers. And it really hasn't been that long. So I'm hoping for some developments on this in the near future. I mean, come on, they got to get this guy. I mean, let's forget about the haircut. Maybe this guy has cyber stalked somebody, showed up at their house, and they were smart enough not to open the door, but they got a really good look at the person. Like, I wonder if there's anybody like that out there. Because he seems like he might be building up, to being just a more proficient at killing. Because he's not afraid to climb in windows. If he's the guy who did what happened to Rachel, and we understand a little bit about what may have happened, that is brutal. That to me is rage. And if it's not personal, to me, that's a little bit more scary, right? He's not angry at her. He's just angry in general. So if they can't find a personal connection, there's nothing as far as like crime of passion, like you turned me down or you rejected me. It's more like, no, I basically hunted you through this small park, and then I made sure that you made me angry, and then I attacked you. So in my opinion, we're looking for a very angry person. Maybe one of those temper tantrum types. I mean, why let this person go? Because she probably didn't play into that game, didn't fight back at all. I'm assuming the door is being closed by his victim. 5'9", apparently. Yeah, sees through. That's my question. Because I know some jobs you have to provide your DNA, but the FBI can't just access it. They have to get a subpoena. But I don't know if that's the case with the military, because I'm assuming that's federal, right? So I don't know how that works. I don't know much about their policy. Judy B says he must have entered the home another way. I wonder how he got inside. Yeah, he didn't come in through the front, huh? Home invasion, back door, window. Yeah, don't forget to lock all your windows. Even the upstairs windows, lock them. This seems like the type of creep that would come creep into your backyard and in through your back door, like in the middle of the day. They need to catch this guy. Yeah, he looks real young. If I had to guess, I would say anywhere between 24 and maybe 30, but most likely younger. But who knows? Maybe when he turns around, you can see like his face is all weathered and shit. Which he says yes, they can have access to it. Hmm. So if you're in the military and you give up your DNA, they can just access it without your permission. I mean, that does make sense. That's a good idea. Go through the gym photos. Hey, what's up, Solar Chef Steph? Yeah, so that's a crazy case. ¿Por qué? Ruth says the police could tell his height by measuring where he came up to on that wreath on the door. Yeah, it would be easy for them to determine that. Wouldn't be hard. Even the victim could have said, "Oh, well, he was about a foot taller, 2 feet taller than me," or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. He didn't. It's like he came in through the backyard, so he's gonna go leave that way again. But he's being forced out the front. And there's not a lot of information on that case out of LA. So who knows? Maybe there was a sibling also in the home that woke up and kind of forced him out or something. I don't know. I have a feeling he might be some kind of a cyber stalker. Those guys are really motivated to travel for some reason. They're like, yes, I'm getting very far away. Yeah, these guys are willing to travel. So maybe he's on that level and off he goes back to wherever he came from. So maybe LA nor Bel Air is his home. 3 separate sets of DNA. That dude's going down. Yeah, I get a sense that she outsmarted him. Either that or he just wasn't ready yet. So I don't know if Rachel Morin was his first, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be the last person he hurts. They really got to catch this guy. Let me put that picture back up here. Like this dude just does not care. Like what makes him so comfortable? I don't know. I have a feeling he's doing like a little bit of homework. Get the layout of the land, the layout of the home, start catfishing somebody within that location, or I'm sure that's where it begins, most likely with the connection to the person, and then start staking out that situation. Like, oh, I have a delivery in LA next month or in 2 weeks. Let me go ahead and start plotting this, my next attack. Yeah, it doesn't look like that was any kind of a robbery type of home invasion. I don't know. We might be dealing with a catfish type scenario. Somebody who gained information from his victim, maybe posing to be a young person. And this young person says, "Oh, yeah, my parents are going to be out of town all week, all weekend. Just come over." Never shows up, but later that night comes creeping in through the back door or something. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time people were using hookup apps, meet me apps, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, to meet people and to eventually meet up. And it wouldn't be the first time killers used that method. Yeah, why the hell is he going around the yard? Yeah, then if that's true what you say, Witchy, then they're definitely, if he is military, they're gonna get him. Well, the good thing is now they can go back through maybe some more video from Rachel's case and try to see if they can match anything up. Because before they're just looking for anything suspicious, like somebody with blood on them, maybe a torn shirt, somebody coming in to buy band-aids and they got a busted lip or something from being in a struggle. So now they can probably go back through all that video that they had previously collected and look for somebody that might be this guy. And you got to think Bel Air, like those houses were all big. They all had like security cameras and stuff. So if he was anywhere around those homes, they should probably go through those videos again or ask them, "Hey, could you do us a favor? Could you go through your old footage? Did you have anybody working on your home at this time that might match this description?" And then just show them this picture right here. What's that, Kate? This is the reason that I don't put up most comments. And this is probably why I'll stop putting yours up because I don't want the bullshit. It's always cry, 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 outrage, outrage, blah, blah, blah. Just shut the fuck up. That's what I'm thinking, Anna. I just wish we understood why there was so much of a distance between the two crimes. To me, that makes it that much more scary. This guy could go anywhere. Like, what's his anchor point? Like, does he even have one? Yep, 100%. A lot of distortion, cascading images, blurry spots that kind of help create shapes that really aren't there. It's unfortunate. Yep, that's what I thought. but this could just be some kind of blurring effect. But the good thing is if he does have cauliflower ear and the person who knows him can see that right away. To us, we're just like, I don't know. It might be, who knows, because we understand pareidolia, we understand digital anomalies and the way that kind of stuff could get distorted. But to somebody that knows this person, they're looking at it. And if he does have some kind of disfigurement going on with his ear, and I don't know, but if he does, the person who knows him is going, damn, that's so and so with their messed up ear or whatever. He messed up his ear in a car accident last summer. Or maybe that's why he's doing these crimes. He has some kind of horrible disfigurement. Then they're like, that's so and so. That's Dollarhide or whatever. What's that movie? Red Dragon. Where they just come into the building and it's like, all right, cut the BS. We're looking for somebody 6'2", large build, might have a possible facial disfigurement. To the person that knows them, they're going to stand up and be like, holy crap. So yeah, we can sit here and guess, but somebody knows this person. Somebody's looking at this and they're like, man, that's that's him. Yeah, he's talking to, I think, his young victim. Like, oh, just be cool. I'm going to get out of here now. Like, yes, please get out of my house. You just literally attacked me. Beth, hello. Could be wearing some kind of a mask. See, this right here, I don't think is a mask. This is a shadow, but this looks like something different. Like he could have like maybe a low trimmed mustache or something right here. And then he seems to have really big nostrils. But then again, it could be all blurred up. But to somebody who might know, yeah, like this dude has a messed up ear and big nostrils, or none of the above, and they can just recognize what they're seeing here. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure the DNA tells them, hey, we have a Hispanic male. Hiawatha is definitely can't be military. And I don't doubt that they take your DNA. I just don't understand the rules and the laws surrounding people who have access to that DNA. So I don't know if the FBI is like, okay, let's go check all the military database, and they're like, a big X pops up. Maybe you have to gain a subpoena or something, but I'm not sure. See, here's the other side of that coin. That's kind of what I was referring to, and I don't know. But we are at the 10-minute marker. So if you guys want to talk about anything or bring anything up, especially all you members and subscribers out there, if there's anything on your mind, let me know. Mid-20s, that's my guess. Could be a lot younger, maybe 18, 19. Where was the third assault? Oh, was there breaking news on that? If there is, I'll follow up later tonight, guys. Why wouldn't he go back out the same way? It's as if he was saying goodbye and leaving in a hurry. I mean, why would he do anything? You know what I mean? Why would he be there to begin with? Maybe he doesn't even know what the hell's going on. Hmm. Yeah, see, I'm not sure either way. It makes sense that, the FBI would have some kind of access to that database. But I still think they might, maybe they need some kind of a warrant. Like maybe they need to provide a judge with some information, and the judge has to be like, okay, like I'll go ahead and sign off on this. So I wonder what kind of even if they can, I wonder what the process is. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, sees through, but I have a feeling he has a burner phone. You know, I'm sure LA, when they saw this video, they were like, okay, we got the timestamp. Let's go ahead and run this. See if we can get a hit or any pings. But it most likely was a burner phone. Yeah, and maybe they even had cameras and somebody was talking through them, like the parents, because you can talk through that device too. Like, hey, we see you. Like, you need to leave my home. And he's like, oh shit, what is that? I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye on this story as it unfolds because I have a feeling with this video here, they're going to get this dude. They have his DNA and they have this video. If you think it's him, they can find out. If not, boom, that person's on their way. But if it is, this dude's a murderer. So if you suspect this person, you could be in danger. Really, anybody around him is in danger. Solar says him being possibly attached to Los Angeles, the haircut makes a lot of sense. That strange cut is popping up quite a bit around here. Of course, he would be from here. Sigh. Yikes. Maybe it's just a young person trend, like if you're in your young 20s. But you guys are getting ready to get out of here in about 4 minutes. So if you could hit the thumbs up on your way out, I'd appreciate that. And look for something a little bit later. I did put aside about another hour around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll hang out for a little bit. Yeah, I have a feeling that's mostly shadow beach fairy, but right here it does seem a little bit darker. Like he might have a short mustache or goatee or something. And there might even be a reflection. I don't know what this is in the glass. It's not very clear either way. This mostly looks like it's catching the light. Yeah, they need to get this dude. Whatever she did, it worked. The V cut. Human hunting. Are the victims connected in any way other than his DNA? It's a good question. Like maybe he's a family friend of both victims. Like not close, maybe like a child of a family friend or something. I don't know. But I have a feeling this is more of a catfishing thing. That's how he targets them. He gains their trust, catfishes them to deceive them with the ruse, and then is able to gain inside information about their day to day activities. So maybe he was catfishing Rachel as well. And by gaining that inside information, he knew exactly where she would be that day and he just laid in wait. But I don't know. This information's still fairly fresh and unfolding. Yeah, I don't show everybody's comments. A lot of them are just conversations that are happening in the chat. But anybody that's been participating in like weird drama and stuff, you're not going to get any. Your comments aren't going anywhere on the screen. Yeah, exactly. Perpetual. It's weird, really. Oh, for sure. If you knew that guy, you'd recognize him. Kim French, hello, welcome. In my opinion, Rachel met him on a dating site and stopped talking to him and did not want to meet him. Yeah, or he wasn't even when he showed up, like, yo, you're not the guy that you were on the picture. Like, you're this weird, deformed ear guy with a bad haircut. Maybe. I'm really not sure what's going on with this. But in this little clip, it looks like I don't know. Could just be a weird angle. Maybe they're sticking out and it makes it look more narrow. But as soon as he turns his head, you can kind of see it sticks out. Kind of like this wasn't. I should have took more clips. Yeah, I agree with that, Cindy. Anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. I mean, anything. Thanks for the info, Beach. Thanks, Witchy. Yeah, I appreciate you. You sound like a really smart lady. So I appreciate you jumping in the chat and mixing it up here. You know, we always need all perspectives and you just want to find the truth. That's why I started this channel, because I'm just completely ignorant. I've learned a lot. It's been 2 years now, guys. Fractals or something. That's interesting. I like that word, fractal. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. But once again, on your way out, hit the thumbs up. It's probably the most easy way to support my channel. Consider becoming a member if you'd like to. We get together every Wednesday. And every once in a while, I might drop some behind the scenes stuff for them and surprise giveaways here and there. But either way, I appreciate all the support from subscribers, the mods, all the work you do, the members. Most importantly, you guys are the biggest part of this channel. That type of support goes further than you know. Everybody that's been hitting up the merch, shout out to you guys, and people that just come to hang out. You know, thank you so much. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend, and I should be seeing you later tonight, hopefully. Until then.